Hello again. I'm here and I've been thinking. This evening I went to song practice, and in the pickup I have my radio set to one particular station. It's KWBR 105.7 FM, the place to go for smooth jazz in St. George, Utah. Well, the announcer came on to give the station ID like I just did. He's got a great voice. But at the end of each phrase, he goes, to get air. Thinking, well, maybe he had a big supper and so he doesn't have room to push the diaphragm down to get the right amount of air. But then each phrase he'd go again, and then he'd go to get air. And I know he had to go fast, but I'm thinking, why didn't he use his nose to breathe with? God put it there for more than just separating your eyes. I mean, he didn't just put it there to decorate your face. He put it there so you could breathe. And if you need to have some extra air and you're going really fast like I am, maybe you could stop for a second and let the air go into your nostrils. Or you can open your mouth and just let the air go in. Not suck it in, just let it go in. And using the diaphragm kind of helps the control of that air that you do have and lets you get more, so you don't go to get air each time you do that. Singers do that sometimes too, and right before a phrase they go some of them are really bad, but if you listen to the really good professional speakers and singers, you never hear their breathing at all. They just breathe through their nose, or they use their pauses to get the air they need to have. You know, it doesn't really sound good when you're doing that sucking of air in between each phrase. So I'm thinking, these guys are professionals, aren't they? Newscasters are really bad this way. You listen to some news stations and they all are sucking air. Now, the weather guy or the weather girl, they generally don't do that because they're more on a conversational type delivery than the people giving the news. But still, you could do that. Now there are times you do use it to get air, like in the Pirates of Penzance, the song Modern Major General. Well, this guy, some of them I've heard don't do any like that to get air, but others, after these long runs of talking and talking really fast, they do that for dramatic effect, not just to do it, because when you do that, it distracts from what you're saying and people hear that. So if you're a professional and you're trying to speak on the air or sing in front of a microphone, I don't think it's too wise that you do that sucking of air. Better learn how to use your nose. That's what God gave it to you for. Learn how to use your diaphragm. It was given for a reason too. Maybe don't eat so much right before you go to sing, so there's more room for the diaphragm to be moving. Maybe that's why they say stand up tall or sit up tall when you're singing. That might be why. Then you'd have more place for that diaphragm to be going and helping you out, so you don't have to suck air in between each pause. Well, that's what I've been thinking today. See you next time.